Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Vladimir. How's it going?
Fine, fine. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good, sir. Thank you. And thank you for joining me. You are the first one to arrive, actually.
Oh, great.
So let's give it some time. We should have some more people joining.
Yes, sure.
Okay, great, great. Let's see. We should have about 13 total. All right. But maybe it will be a private webinar. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah. It will be great.
It's possible.
Yeah.
And how long have you been using LiveAgent, actually, if I can ask?
Yeah, about 3 months.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. And how are you liking it so far?
It's good, great tool, but I need to learn a lot more
Hmm.
in order to configure and set it up for our company.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okay. How many agents are you using?
Three for now, and I'm the admin.
Okay, nice. Perfect. Okay, yeah, it was scheduled for right now, so let's give it like 5, 10 more minutes to let some more people join in before I get started.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great, great.
So, what is the topic of this meeting? Dashboards and personalization.
Yes. So yes, that is mainly going to be focusing on the dashboard here. Um, Actually, really quick, can you see my mouse moving around?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, great, great. Yeah, so I wanted to focus on just the dashboard and go into like detail about everything you can do here and the
Hmm.
purpose of this. And then I wanted to go over the settings like configuring email templates, things like that. So that is
Oh, great.
yeah, yeah. That's it. Basically, just wanted to focus on those two aspects of LiveAgent.
Yeah, great, great.
Hmm. So yeah, so just a quick overview, go through everything on the dashboard and also profile as well. So it looks like we have a few more people joining us now. Welcome, guys. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, so let's give it a few more minutes. Let some more people join in. Okay, great. So it looks like they're able to hear me. So yeah, let's just give it a few more minutes. We should have 13 people joining us, but we got 4 now. Let's give it about 5 more minutes, and then I will dive in and give you guys the rundown here. And you guys might be wondering why my screen looks a little different. This is actually a new theme we have coming out soon. It's not available yet. It's in beta, but actually in the next update, you guys will actually be able to try it out as well. So this is what it looks like. It's basically just a design update, just a little bit more modern look to it. Yeah. This theme, it looks really good. So I can show you in this theme, or I can switch it back to the other theme if you guys prefer. So you can see because this might look a little different than yours. So I can do either one. Yeah, yeah, old theme might help. Yeah, definitely. I just wanted to show you guys like a quick preview of it. But yeah, definitely old theme is probably better. Yes, I'm going to switch it now. And let's just give it a few more minutes to let some more people join. And then I'll go ahead and get started. And even if they join, they can catch up. So let me switch. Let's go ahead and switch the theme back actually. Let's load this, get the old theme back on. All right, yeah, back to the classic theme. Yeah, and that theme again, it should be coming out pretty soon. Probably in the next couple of weeks, you'll be able to beta test it as well in the newest update. So we're pretty excited about that. Okay, so I wanted to wait a few more minutes, but I think we can go ahead and get started. I had about 13 people RSVP for this, but we don't have that all the time in the world. We have about an hour session here. I was going to do 30 minutes going through each of the features, and then maybe about 20 minutes of questions at the end if you guys have any. Or you can ask any questions along the way as well. That's not a problem. It seems like because we only have about three people here. We have Sarah, Vladimir, and someone else. I can't see their name actually. Um, but but yeah, so I think we can go ahead and get started then at this point. So also, you guys can add audio as well if you want to talk. There should be an option there to add in your mic. But anyways, so my name is John Gordon, and I am the account manager here at LiveAgent. I manage the key accounts, and I've been working at the company for about 2.5 years now. So, like I said earlier, the main purpose of this webinar is just to go over the little details of the dashboard, and what you can actually do in the dashboard. Some little things you might not know about, because there's some things we don't really advertise that much as well. Some like little hidden features you might not know about. So I want to go over those, and also personalization of your profile, and also basic setup and configuration. So let's just start with the dashboard then. Let's just jump in. So some key things about the dashboard. Let's take it from this department section right here. So what is this section here anyways? You might not really know. You might just, when you log in, just skip over and go to tickets. But so this section right here is basically where you can see each ticket, or how many tickets are open in each of your departments in LiveAgent. I'm guessing you guys already have departments set up, and you guys are good to go. You've been using LiveAgent for a little while. I know Vladimir said he's been using it for like 3 months already. So yeah, we have it set. So yeah, so from here you can see we have our dev department. It's going to be sorted by how many tickets are in each department, first of all. So if that's what it's sorting it by. So 33 in our dev department. We have 20 in our technical department. So you can see it's sorted like that. That's how many open tickets and new tickets. That's what this is counting here. So right away you can see, how many tickets are open in each of your departments. And you can also see chats as well. This is going to include chats as well. So you can see 0 chats. We have 4 new tickets. We have 29 open right here. And then you can see on the right of this, if anyone is available for this department, for if someone has calls or chats or emails available for these departments, you can see that here as well. So this icon is lit up right here for emails. So someone is available and logged in and able to solve tickets in this department. And then you can see someone is available for calls in this department. Nobody is available for chats, so this is not lit up. So you can see right away, if you have anyone, this is mainly useful for chats and calls. You can see right away if you have someone who is, available for chatting in this department, available for calls. You can see this right away. You can see we have a call test department right here, and nobody is available for anything. So that means no one online working in our LiveAgent is in this department, basically. So this is completely offline. So you can see this right away. It's really good when you first log in to see, how many tickets are in each department, if anyone's online in this department, if anyone's available for chats, available for calls. You can just see it right away from there. Now, also right here, you can even switch this tab. We have another tab in the top left here, the My Work Report. And this is just for you as the agent who is logged in. So this is just, your logged in work report right here. You can change it right here, how many days you want. I guess by default, it's last 7 days. You can change it, if you just want to see today, you just want to see yesterday, last 7 days, you can switch it all right there. Now, in the actual table, what is this? What's going on here? So these are the stats in the table. I have work time, I have answers, That's it right now. So, you can see I have on each of these bullet points the stats for those two. So I have answers 23, work time is 8.26. So that's pretty self-explanatory right there. If you want to add more data, you can just do so right here. Just click here and add it. So maybe you want to add like chats. You can just click here, add chats. Now you're going to get the data for chats as well. I don't really do much chat, so you can see I only have one chat here. But yeah, you can add as many other data points as you want. And then on the right here, you can change the graph type as well. So this applies for all your agents. When your agents log in, if they want to see their work report right here, they can just go ahead and do so. So let's move on now to another really important feature of the dashboard. And you might not know about this feature, but right from here, this is where you're going to see all your online agents, right? So this is pretty self-explanatory. These are agents are online. We can see we have 16 online. The green dot by their name means they're online. You can see if they're available for chats, available for calls, available for tickets right here. It's pretty much the same as over here for the dashboard, for the departments, I mean. So you can see who's online for what. But yeah, so one of the main features of this actually is internal communication with your agents. So we actually have a built-in communication tool for your agents. So if you actually click on this green dot here, you can see send instant message. And let me explain actually what these other things are as well. So you can see when you click on their name, you're going to get some options here. Send instant message. We have start internal call. And then below here, you can see actually what the agent is working on. So this list is actually all of the tickets and chats that they have open. So chats they have open, there's going to be the chat icon. This pencil icon means they're typing in the ticket. And then these icons mean it is just a normal email ticket. So my agent Jane has, 2 chats open, 3 tickets open. So we can actually click on these and see what she's working on. So if you want to do it anytime, see what your agents are doing, what they're working on, you can just click here and you're going to get that list and you can open it up. So you wanted to view this chat, for example, just click on it. It's going to open up the chat. So you can actually see, what's going on in real time with the agent here. Let me close that out. So yeah, and this also applies for their tickets as well. If you want to see, what is she, applying to here, you can click on that. Yeah, so you can do this for all of your agents. You're going to see everything they're working on, what they're replying to, chatting with. You can manage it all from here. So this is a great place to, see what's going on with your agents. Now, also from here, you can message your agents directly. A built-in messaging system, send instant message. You can see it right here. You just click on this, and now it's going to open up the chat box for your agent. So you can message the agent right here, built-in communication. So let's just send her an example here. Say hi for you can see I wrote her a message. It's going to say, when you sent the message. You can even do attachments right here as well. So it's great for internal communication with your team right here. Yeah, so a lot of people don't really know about this feature. It's kind of hidden away in the dashboard, but yeah, it's built in, and you can do it right here. You can even see at the top, load older messages. You can just click on this, and you're going to see every single thing that you and the agent have discussed right here. You can just see it right here. So it's going to save your entire message history as well. You can also be chatting with multiple agents at the same time. So let's, for example, click on and message this agent as well, send instant message. You can see now it's going to open up 2 agents right here. So you can be chatting with both of them at the same time right here. You can even adjust this box as well, make it bigger or smaller. So you can be chatting with a lot of your team right here in the same window. Now, another useful thing for this is it's really easy to send ticket IDs through this chat window as well. It's really good if you want to send your teammate, a ticket to check out, something like that. Maybe you're working on a ticket, for example, and you want to send them, the ticket IDs so they can check it out. This is the easiest way to do that. You can just send it right here, and they can click on it and open up the ticket. So let's do an example of that. Let me open up a ticket here, and this is just an example. And let's say I wanted my agent to, I needed help with this ticket, for example. What I would do is, so let's say I'm working in this ticket, and I want to send, Jane this ticket so she can open it up and check it out. You could do it just like this. Copy the ticket ID right here. Okay, let's copy it. And now I would need to go to the dashboard and send it to her. So then click here, send instant message, and paste it right here. Let me just let her know, just an example here for the webinar. So you see I sent her the ticket ID and it's automatically a clickable link. Now she can click and join it just like that. So it's a great way, just copy the ID, go back to the dashboard, send it to the agent you want. They can open it up just like that. So simple, right to the point. They can click it, get it going. Let's go ahead and close this out. So one more thing you could do here with the online agents. If you're the admin, you can also um, log in the agent or log them out from here as well. So if you click on, like, let's say we wanted to, maybe this agent was logged in too long by accident or something like that, and you want to pause them or turn them off of chats, you can do that right here. You can just click on this here. So click on any of these buttons, and it's going to open up department statuses screen. So you can see right here all of your departments. This is my list of all my departments, right? And you can see which ones she's logged into. So she's solving tickets for these departments here. She has chats turned on for sales. Chats turned on for sales here as well for technical. So if we wanted to, for example, turn off maybe turn off her chats for this one department, we could do so right here. Just click on this button, and now it's turned off, as you can see. So it's grayed out. If you wanted to maybe turn her on for this department, click here, it's back on. And of course, you need to hit save after doing so. Otherwise, it's not going to save what you've done. So you can control what she's turned on for right here. You can do this for all of your agents. Now, this is only for the admins, of course. Now, if you wanted to actually set her to pause mode or log her out, you can do so right here as well. There's a pause button, there's a log out button as well. So you can, set her to pause, set her to log out right from here as well. Now, that is the main purpose of this, and actually that is the most important parts of the dashboard. Other than that, down here is just our gamification of LiveAgent. This is basic stats about the agent who's logged in. So for example, these are my stats for today. This is changeable right here. You can set it to today, yesterday, it's going to update right here. And all of these stats here are actually customizable in the settings. So you can show to your agents only what you want. So we have work time, we have sales, answers, resolve tickets, for example, all of these. You can customize all of this in the settings, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. So you can choose what your agents can see here. Now, when you actually click on one of these, for example, work time, if I click on it, you're going to notice over here, it's going to update and change to work time. Now, what this is the leaderboard. And the leaderboard is our gamification feature of LiveAgent. Now, what that means is your agents can compare their stats with each other. So, this is good if you have a big support team, things like that. It actually does encourage each other to, try to get more stats. A lot of people are really competitive, and this could actually drive them to, answer more chats, answer more emails, things like that. So when they click on, for example, work time, they're going to see who has the most work time for the chosen date up here. So let's change it to today, for example. And now let's say I click on answers. You can see I have 16, and it's going to update over here, and you can see who has the most answers for the day. So that's basically what this is right here. And of course, this updates for all of the stats right here as well. Now, a few more things about this right here. Also, you can see we have level. Levels you can set in the system as well. It's part of our gamification. If you click on this, it's going to explain what the level is. You can see bronze mage. It's just kind of like a silly thing we have set here. So you can have levels set up for your agents. If they answer a certain amount of emails or a certain amount of chats, they will move up in levels as well, move up in these so-called ranks. So you can set this up in the settings as well, and I'll show you that in a minute also. And then one more thing is we have badges. You can click on here. I don't have any badges today, but badges you can set up in the gamification settings as well to award your agents for like things like most chats, most tickets for the day, things like that. Most rewards, you can see my agent here has the most rewards badge. If you click on this, you'll see the description of the badge, and you can customize this as well. So rewarded, you're the most rewarded agent, customers love you, yada, 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 for example. So you can set this up in the settings as well, and I will show you that in a minute also. So that's pretty much everything for the dashboard here. Now let's go over some of the things we can set up in our profile as well. So at the top here, also let me explain really quickly. Let me just go over these three buttons as well. These are very important as well. So let's start with this button here. So you might be wondering what this is, this to solve button here. You can see it says 13, and what this means is this is how many tickets are available to solve in basically my shared ticket list. So there's 13 here. This is not actually all tickets to solve, but this is only tickets to solve that are not assigned to anyone and nobody else is working on. So nobody's working on these tickets and they're not assigned to anyone. So if I even click on this, it will give me a ticket to solve. And it's going to give me the next best ticket to solve based on your SLA levels you have set up in the system. So it's basically giving you the most important ticket to solve next. So when you click on that, it opens up the ticket for you. And this is the most important ticket for this agent to solve at the moment. So you can see the number went from 13 to 12, so it's counting down in real time. And you can see I can't click on it anymore. It's not going to give me another ticket, so I have to finish this ticket. Once I finish this ticket, I can click again and get the next best ticket to solve again. So this is a really good way for your agents to work through the ticketing system. We highly recommend that you take advantage of it because the algorithm is great. It gives you the next best ticket to solve. Nobody else is working on it. So your agents can just click on this, get the ticket, and get them done just like that. So let's go ahead and close this out. Now you can see when I closed it out, it goes back to 13. So the number went back up. Now also from there, you can click on the little email icon, and this is going to show you what departments you have for the to solve button. So you can see I have it enabled. I have to solve enabled, so I'm available for solving tickets. We can turn this on and off. So in departments, I have all of these selected. So these are the ones I'm solving tickets for. And if we wanted to, select all of them or turn them all off, you could do that right here. This is turn all off. This is select all right here. And, hit save, and now it's going to update right there. Or if we want to turn them all off, hit save. Okay, we can do that as well. So now you can see I have only one to solve. Now, to the right of this is important as well. This is for chatting. So this is the chat icon. this is where you can make yourself available for chats or turn yourself off for chats. So if you wanted to, when you log into the system and now you want to be available for chatting, you can just click here and turn yourself on or off right here. You'll notice it's going to save. It already had these 3 saved. So these are the ones from my last session that I had. So if I just want to click enable, it's going to enable my last 3 departments. Boom, just like that. Hit save, turn it on, and now my chat icon is green. And now I can get chats from those departments. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off so I don't get any chats right now. So okay, now it's off. And now I won't be able to get any chats. This also applies for the calls as well. Same exact thing. You hit this here and you can turn yourself on or off for calls. Now you'll notice it actually opened up a new window here. This is because the calls have a little bit more going on. You could add the departments right here, turn the calls on and off right here. Just select it like that. And then there's a few more things here. So at the bottom here, you could also choose how you want to answer calls from your browser, or you can select one of your phones from this drop-down list. So when you click on this, this is going to give you a list of all of your phones you have connected. So we have a lot of phones in our office. This is the number for each phone, so I could actually choose a hardware phone on one of our desks to use to answer the calls as well. So those are my options here. And one more thing, we have a mobile app as well. So if you wanted to answer it on your iPhone or Android device, you select that mobile app and hit save, and now calls are going to ring to there. So this is where you're routing the calls to. A few other things in this voice status, I'm not going to really touch on too much. These are more complicated. These are if you want to add devices here, you can do that. And then you can manage your extensions as well. But that's a little bit more complicated in setting up phone numbers, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and skip over that. So let's go ahead and close this out. Now, let's see here. So next thing I wanted to touch over really quickly is customizing your profile. So actually, when you click this drop-down menu here, you're going to see a few options. Pause. Of course, you guys know what pause is. You hit pause, and it's going to pause you in the agent panel. So you won't get chats, you won't get calls, and it's not going to count your work time. You can hit resume here to resume back in. Also, whenever you hit pause and resume, it's going to update your stats for you. So these normally update every hour, but if you wanted to actually see your exact work time, you could hit pause, hit resume, and then hit refresh here, and it's going to show you your exact work time for today. So I've got 3 hours, 11 minutes already today. So if you want to see your exact work time, that's a little workaround right there. You can hit pause, resume, then refresh it, and you'll see exact work time right there. Now, other than this, we have log out. Of course, that's going to log you out and edit the profile. So this is where your agent can edit their profile and settings. Here's my picture, name, alias, email. This is also your username for logging in. I'm set as an admin, so I can define if the agent is an admin or agent. Normal agents are not going to see this option. You can set the gender, male or female, change the password, enable two-step verification as well. We got that covered. If they want to add verification, the agent can do that right here. They just click that, click add two-step verification. They're going to need to scan this, enter in the password, and then it will be set up for them. So they can do that right from here. Oh yeah, one quick thing, the alias. So what this is say you wanted your full name here, like John Gordon, and I like even my last name here. But alias is for this is going to be used for in the knowledge base and in chat widgets. So like if you wanted some fake name in like just your chats, you could do that right here. You could just put like David, for example. And now whenever I start chats, it's going to use the name David on the chat. And also if I reply to a customer in our knowledge base, in our forum, something like that, it'll show the alias name as well. So you can set an alias name right here, and it'll be used for the chats and knowledge base. Now let's go over a few things on the left side here, what you can do in your profile. Right here, you can set email notifications. These are going to be sent when you're not logged into the system. These are notifications you will get when a ticket is assigned to you, when a customer replies in an assigned ticket, and when a new ticket is created in a department you're a member of. So you got these three options. You can choose them right here. But yeah, keep in mind, these are not going to be sent to you while you're logged in and working in the system because that really wouldn't make any sense. You're logged in and working, you're not going to need email notifications. So if you're logged out, you will get these notifications sent to your email. Below this is departments, where you will be able to see what departments this agent is in. This is only for admins of the system here. So you can monitor which departments you are in. You can add or remove all from here. Basically, this edit profile is exactly if you were editing the profile of the agent as well in your settings. So you can do this for other agents as well. If you're an admin, you can add them to departments, remove them from departments right from here. Keep in mind, agents can only see tickets and chats and calls in the departments they are in. So if you remove them from, for example, if I get removed from the demo department, I can't see any tickets in that demo department anymore. So that is the main purpose of this. Now below here is the tickets, the chats, and the calls. This is actually all the same thing as clicking up here from earlier. You can choose which ones you're available for. So those are the same. From here, you can also set your signature. You can set this this is the general signature. And then you can define specific signatures here for each of your departments. So that's what this is here. If you wanted a specific signature for a different department, you can set it right here. If not, all of these other ones that I haven't selected, they're going to use this default signature up top. Now, below that, what's that?
Sorry, John, for signature, how to apply some specific signature, like with company logo or something like that?
Yeah, you're going to have to do that in the settings, in the configuration. I'll show you that in a minute, but you want to add like company logo, things like that to the signature?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do that in the actual configuration. And yeah, I'll show you that in a minute here.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, so below the signature, you got the settings here. This is where you can set max chat load. This is how many chats the agent can handle at one time. Chatting priority. This is the priority of the agent. If the priority is 1, they're going to get chats first. 100, they're going to get chats last. So you can set that here for each of your agents. This is where they can choose their theme. Like I said, this new theme is coming soon, so I got the material option here, but you won't see this. And also here, you can set the level of the agent. This was that gamification thing I was talking about earlier. So if you want to just change the level of someone, you can do it right here manually. Now let's go a little bit below that, and we're going to see the sound section. This is where you can customize all of your sound notifications in LiveAgent. New call comes in. This is the sound played, new chat, new message. This is when a new message comes into a ticket, new ticket sound. So you can set all of these here. If you want to upload your own file, you can do that as well. Just hit choose file and upload your own. Below that is going to be performance report of agents. This is really good report to know for your agents as well. They can check from here their performance report for each day in more details here. So you can see last 30 days we got by default is showing here. It's showing work time and answers by default as well. You can change this, add more data types. It's pretty much the same thing as this work report here, but it's going to give you a lot more detail. So for example, let's open this back up and let's go over a very good, like an actual practical use case for this. So for here, for example, we use this a lot for checking how long we've worked on previous days. Like maybe if I wanted to know how much did I work last Tuesday, I could check right here, just go down to the date, 8/22. I see I worked 8 hours. I had 14 answers, one chat. And if I want to get a detailed breakdown of this, I could just click here and it's going to open up exactly how long I was logged in and working and answering tickets, things like that. So you could see on 8/22, you can see right here online, I logged in at, like 12:59 to, 3:53, did two and a half hours, two answers. So you can see a detailed breakdown when I logged off, logged back on. You can even see when I was paused. So you can see all of that information right here. So that is a really great, feature for your agents. They can check, when exactly they were logged in, when they logged out, things like that. It's all going to be kept right here in this work report. So let me go ahead and close this out now. So that pretty much covers everything for the dashboard. And now really quickly, I wanted to run through configuration settings and getting set up in LiveAgent, from the top here. So let's go to configuration and let's just go through each of these really quickly and let me explain what they are. So first thing we normally advise people to do when they sign up for LiveAgent is, connect the email accounts. Now, of course, this varies by every customer. Everyone is doing different things. Some people don't need email. They're only doing chat. Some people are only doing email. They're not doing chat. Of course, this varies by customer. But of course, but yeah, like I said, we recommend you connect an email account first. So you can do that right here, email. You're going to see mail accounts. You can see all of your accounts that are connected here. If they're fetching or if they're not fetching emails, you can see that from here as well. And then right here, you can add an email account. I'm not going to go over, exactly how to add it, but yeah, you just click here and go through the steps. And you can add as many email accounts as you want. No limits there, so feel free to go crazy. Now, the next part is really important, setting up your templates for the emails. So you can see here, customer templates, we got agent templates. Customer templates are all the emails that you're sending out to customers. Agent templates are all the emails that are getting sent to your agents, like when they sign up or their notifications, things like that. So these are all for customers. These are all for your agents. So customer templates, these are very important. This is where you can set up the HTML signature, like Vladimir was saying earlier. How do you do that? You're going to set that here. Now you're going to see your templates right here. You got ticket reply. This is when you're replying to a ticket. New ticket. This is when you're creating a brand new ticket, sending it out. Forwarding. You can set the template for if you want to when you're forwarding out as well. Ticket resolved. You can see this is grayed out because we're not actually using this. This is whenever you resolve a ticket, you can have an automatic email sent out. So if you enable this, whenever you hit resolve on a ticket, it's automatically going to send this ticket template. So you can enable that right from here. Chat communication. This is the chat transcript customers get. Then thanks for knowledge base, like replies, forgot password, registration mail. You can set all the templates for that here. So the main important ones, of course, are these ones at the top, the reply, new ticket. These two are very, very important. So you can edit the template right here, or you can create a specific template for each department. So you can see these are all our department templates. We have it, for all of these specific templates. But if not, you can just edit the general template for your tickets. So this is ours right here, the general template. Let me close this out. Let's open up. I believe this one is a good example here. We got this one is in HTML. So from here, you can set the HTML template and signature right here. So, below here is going to be where you would want to set that HTML signature down here. And this is going to load the agent signature that they've set in their profile. So we have an actual, variable for that. So in these templates, you're going to be able to add variables and, customize them how you want it to be. So let me go ahead and close this out and let's go over a few other basic setups when you're logging into the system. Agent templates, like I said, these are going to be sent to your agents, so you can customize all those from here as well. Email settings, this is where you're going to go into detail about your email settings, fetching junk mail, fetching bulk mail, from address notifications, things like that. You're going to be able to set all that up from here. Now, contact forms, chat, video chat, and call. This is where you're going to set up everything for your contact forms, your chat buttons, pretty self-explanatory stuff. Let's go over one more thing here. I wanted to go over the system general settings. So let's go over each of these here. This is where you're going to be able to set your logo. Of course, this is just going to show right here in the top left corner of your agent panel for your agents. The small logo, this is what's going to be used on mobile for your agent panel. This is where you can set default agent panel theme, which one you want them to use. The title, this is going to be the title of your homepage, ticket window history, and default title for all your new contact widgets. So you can put that here. Footer text is text of the knowledge base and text of at the bottom of chat windows. If you want something at the bottom of your chat windows, you can put that here as well. We have an option for auto pause. This is a really important feature. This actually is going to automatically pause your agents if they don't answer a chat or they don't answer a call. So if a chat is ringing to them and they don't answer it within 30 seconds, it's going to automatically pause the agent. So you can turn that on from here as well. Purge deleted conversations. This is a key feature here as well. This is going to automatically remove tickets from your system after a certain number of days. So when you delete a ticket in LiveAgent, it actually doesn't get completely erased from the system. It's still going to be there in deleted status. And with this turned on, they're actually going to be completely purged, completely removed from your account after this number of days. So we have it set to 30. So after 30 days, the deleted ticket will be completely deleted. Resolve tickets, reopen resolved ticket. This allows your agents to reopen a ticket after it's been resolved. If not, the agents won't be able to reopen a resolved ticket. So we have that option here. Delete old sent emails. This is the number of days after which sent emails will be deleted. If you want, for example, nobody replies to the email after 30 days, it will get deleted. Delete old system logs. This is going to be for your logs in the tools here. In the tools section, we have an audit log, which keeps track of actions going on in the system. So here in the general settings, you can, if you want these deleted after a certain, after they're too old, after 30 days, it will delete them. This will keep your system running a bit smoother. Delete unused contacts. This will delete contacts that are not used in any ticket after a ticket has been completely purged. So this will delete old contacts that are not being used anymore after tickets have been removed. This can help you, keep your contacts list nice and clean. To solve algorithm, this is for this button up here, how the ticket is distributed. We have it set to time priority, so this is based on SLA level. Route assigned to me tickets. So if you turn this on, this will also give you to solve tickets that are assigned to you. If not, it's only going to give you tickets that are not assigned to anyone. My tickets require authentication. This is for your customers, actually. We have a feature where, at the bottom of a email, we have a link to review the customer history in your knowledge base. You can turn on require authentication or not. If it's required, the user needs to be logged in to read ticket history. If not, they don't need to log in. They can just view their ticket history directly with that link. URL hyperlinking, this allows you to turn on, if you type in a URL in a ticket or chat, it will automatically turn into a clickable hyperlink. Use Gravatar service. This turned on will actually load avatar images for contacts if they have one through this website, gravatar.com. And then this last one, this is actually not important. This is only for our LiveAgent here. So yeah, so that is pretty much everything in the general system setup here. Like I said, I just wanted to go over that really quickly so you guys understand what each of these things are in the system. So you maybe have a better idea and you're not confused about, what is something like auto pause, for example, or something like that. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to go over here in the system settings. Now, guys, we are coming to the end of the session here. So does anybody have any questions or anything else that they wanted to know about here?
Yes, I have a question.
Sure.
It's not. It's about time tracking for tickets.
Okay.
So, for example, in case when I received a ticket from, let's say, customer, and I need to transfer that ticket to some another person in order to get response. So how I can track that time of ticket when ticket spent time to that third person.
So whenever a reply comes in, you want to know how long it took until someone replied to it, or until what exactly?
No, when I forward ticket to some third person
Mm-hmm.
and I need time spent on that.
How long it spent outside, like how long
Yeah, exactly.
forwarded?
Yeah, exactly.
Aha, yeah. Let's see. Let me see if that's actually possible here. We have a time tracking report. But you know what? We actually don't have any metric for that because our time tracking only covers how long your agents have worked in the ticket. It doesn't, there's no trigger for when you forward it out and when it gets forwarded back in. So unfortunately, we don't have any report for that actually. I hope that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We are working to improve our reports with a major reporting overhaul. But yeah, at the minute, our time tracking feature only shows you how long the ticket has been spent from when the agent starts to work till the case is resolved. That is the time tracking.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay, so we have another question here from Enrique. How do I copy the ticket ID so I can paste it in an instant message? Yeah, so one way to do that is if you're working in the ticket here and you want to send this ticket ID to someone, you just copy this ticket ID right here. Each ticket, when you open it up, it's going to have its own unique ticket ID on the right side here. So right here, ticket ID, boom, just copy this and go back to the dashboard, send instant message, paste it just like that. But there actually is another way to send a ticket ID even faster, but it only applies if the agent's name is somewhere or someone else has been working in the ticket. So let me find an example ticket here to show you what I mean. Let's see. For example, here, let's see if this one has it. Okay, so let's say I want to send the ticket ID to one of my agents, this ticket ID, right? So they can check out the ticket. Here's another cool trick you can do. Let's say I scroll up here and I see my agent's name here, Pavel. Pavel wrote this answer right. And let's say I want to send him this ticket ID and ask him a question about this. I can do it right from here. You see this little dot next to his name? I just click this, and he's actually not online right now, so this is going to leave an offline message. But if they were online, it would work the same way. So I click leave offline message, And now right away, it sends him the ticket ID from this ticket. So if the agent's name is already in the ticket, you can just do this trick and you can, right from here, send in the ticket ID. So it's going to say chat from ticket, and boom, he's going to know right away what you're talking about. So that is another way to do it right there. Yeah, guys. So at this point, I will probably need to end the session because I have another one starting in about 3 minutes, and I would like for them to join in early as well. So thank you guys very much for joining me. We are going to be having more of these webinars as well. You guys will get the emails about them, because you joined this one. So yeah, so I will be sending out some more emails for the next sessions where I will be going over more features, more tips and tricks, things like that. But once again, guys, thank you so much for joining me. And will we be sent a recording of this webinar? Yeah, I can do that actually. I'll send you guys a recording of it as well, so you can review it. Um, and
So, John,
yeah, what's that?
do you have maybe some manual with deep explanation of all of these features?
Um, Not all of these features. Like I said, a lot of these, like the little things like clicking here and leaving messages, we don't really have any.
Not that, but the general one.
Yeah, yeah, general one. Yeah, definitely. I can send you a link for a general one.
Yeah, thanks.
Sure thing. So I will send you guys emails for that. And yeah, thanks again, once again, guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and close out the session. So, guys, have a nice rest of your day. Enjoy your week, and take care for now. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you.